Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mastering the Shadows. I am your host, Mystic Lee. And today's topic, we are going to be talking about our throat chakra. So, for those of you just kind of tuning in, I'm going to explain kind of what the chakra system is so you kind of know where we are. I'm also going to kind of get set up to make sure, all right, awesome. That I can see everyone in the chats, right? Because we've got you guys over at spiritrealm.net and a few of you over on Facebook and also on YouTube. So, and we are going to be doing some free readings. So the throat chakra, for those of you who are just now tuning in, we have like a rainbow system within our body. And our lowest vibration is, of course, the lowest vibrating frequency of red. And so you've got your red roots, your orange sacral, your yellow solar plexus, your green heart. And then this week we are focusing up here because the heart is the door between our lower vibrations and our higher vibrations. So today is the first day we're going into those higher vibrations, because again, the heart is just the door between the lower and the higher. So, hey, Kelly, welcome. Hey, Carla, I'm so glad to see you here. Hey, Val, welcome. So again, the throat chakra, it's about self-expression and it's about communication. So, hey, Carol, welcome. I'm so glad to see you guys here. And let me also jump over here on spiritrealm.net to see if anyone has joined us yet over here. All right. So before we get started, I do want to clear out our energy. That way it's easier for me to do a reading and it will be a lot more clear. And so we're going to start with the crystal bowl here. And we're going to just take a big, deep breath in, breathing in through our nose. 1, 2, 3, hold it. 1, 2, 3, and let it out. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in and breathing out as you just listen to the vibration of your throat. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing for the stress in your neck to drop and let go. Allowing for that energy to flow down through your shoulders as they drop and relax. Letting that tension run down through your arms. Running through your chest as you continue to breathe in and breathe out. Allowing that energy to continue to roll down as the stress inside your stomach lets go and unwinds. Allowing that energy to move down through your hips as they relax and let go. Allowing the tension in your thighs to relax and let go. Allowing for that energy to move down through your knees and through your calves. And all the way moving through your ankles and all the way down through your feet. As you're just letting go of all that energy that does not belong to you. And seeing this blue aura move all the way up and around you, allowing for your throat chakra to be healed and empowered. All right. So now as we've kind of pulled in this energy, it's a lot easier to do some readings. And we are going to be focused on using that blue, right? Our blue chakra energy, right? Because again, when in doubt, it's always great to use the color system when we're working with these auras within us. So we're going to be using, where's the what? Okay. The same cards that we've been using each week, the secret language of color, to just do some readings and kind of express, because just as our eyes see so much variation in that color blue, our throat, right, expresses itself with a variation of vibrations that are there. And so that's what we're going to focus on today. So if you'd like a reading, you can go ahead and start putting that into the comments. So hey, Joseph, welcome from Bowden, Georgia. I'm a Georgia girl, so we're right there in the same state. Hey, Penny, welcome. Hey, Janelle. Yes, I love that you're here with us. So, all right. So I'm just kind of bringing in that throat chakra energy and clearing the cards. For anyone who would like one, just go ahead and put it down into the comments. And I'm going to make sure that this is refreshed where I'm supposed to be, to make sure I'm not missing any of you guys over on spiritrealm.net. All right, there's the live video. Awesome. Okay. Yes, so Janelle is ready for a reading. Awesome. Okay. So here are the cards. There's a variation, like I said, of that blue aura. All right. All right, Janelle. So here we go. Here is your card. Is it going to come out? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Aqua. Experience peace and calm. So a lot of times, right now, a lot of us can feel like our throat chakras are under attack, right? Our ability to communicate, our ability to express ourselves. This card is talking about being able to take a step back from all those feelings and find where your peace and your calm is. If you're around people and you're expressing yourself and you feel like a block, or you don't feel peace and calm, then know that those people are not helping to nurture your inner aura. And so it's a good indication for you to step back and know that right now, Spirit wants you around people who are going to give you peace and give you calm as you're expressing yourself and communicating what you're thinking and what you're believing. So again, this card is reminding you, if someone is not in alignment with giving you peace and just experiencing calm as you're expressing yourself, then that's an indication. Step back, put a little boundary around you, right? And use the color blue to put that protective boundary around you. And Spirit will just guide you to others that are going to help you feel this peace and this calm. So keep yourself open to that. I hope that that resonates with you. So Anna is from Tucson, Arizona. Grateful for a healing angel. Yes. So and you're talking about abundance. So, you know, abundance is going to be in those lower vibrations, right? Because they're denser energy. Right now, what you can use those, you can use your mantras, right? Mantras are coming from your throat chakra to help manifest and pull in that abundance that you're looking for. And talking about abundance, Carrie above you is saying that the vibration is get the cash out of the bank now. So that's a lot of pentacle energy that we're dealing with, right? Those are going to be some lower vibrations, but they do help us to express ourselves, right? When we have finances that are more supportive, right, in our root chakras down here, it allows for our top vibrations to be more functioning and able to, you know, again, expressing ourselves, because these lower vibrations are built up. And that's a good reason for us to really connect to our lower vibrations, right? To build up all the way. So, Joseph is saying going to Margot's store in Athens, Georgia tomorrow. Oh, Margot's store. I have not been there before. I'll have to look into that. So, hey, Tony, I'm so glad to see you here. Tony is here all the way from Portugal. So, and this is what I love about live videos, right? We can connect from all over the world. Let's see here. Janelle saying, yes, so true. It does resonate with you. I'm glad. Yeah. And so for a lot of us right now, we might be feeling like our self-truth isn't being upheld, right? So again, just experience those that you experience peace and calm with when you express yourselves. Just also make sure to use your vibrations to thank the universe, right? To put those vibrations of joy and thankfulness out there when you do have those experiences, because the universe will hear that and it'll kind of match those vibrations to that. And that's the power of using our voice, because every time you speak, you're creating vibrations from your thought world, right? From that ether into this physical dense reality. You're creating vibrations. And so our words can be very effective. So, yes, Tony saying, God bless you. Thank you for your love and your beautiful energy. Yes. And thank you for yours as well. And actually, with that being said, I was already feeling a little guided to give you a reading next, Tony, because I do see that you are asking. Yeah, I would love a reading too. So, Tony, I'm going to do a reading for you next. So let me clear the cards real quick. Clear. All right, Tony. Here, let's see here. What is your throat chakra wanting to communicate with you? Is there something that it's, oh, here we go. Here is the card right here. Another kind of calming blue here, this turquoise. Awaken your empathy. So I do feel that you carry a lot of empathy for a lot of when you're around others. I feel like this card is more talking about how your empathy is very awake. And what's interesting here is normally this card would be referring to awakening someone's empathy. But here I'm more feeling like your empathy needs to have like boundaries or protection around it. So that way you're not feeling too much. There are times that you can actually feel others' energy too much. And sometimes it means that it's hard for you to feel clear their energy away from yours. So you might be holding on to other people's energy, and that can mess with your inner auras, with your inner vibrations. And so here I'm actually hearing, in order to keep your empathy awakened but clear and calm, you do need to practice some throat chakra like meditations. And with that being said, you guys know with every live video, I like to do some crystal grids. Crystal grids are a great way for you to be able to keep your empathy awake, but also protected. So that way, as you have a lot of empathy, you're guided towards the right people who can help match, your empathy, right? That energy can work together. Sometimes if people are energy like vampires, are black holes, they can pull a lot of energy from you as just having that empathy, right? That it can be played on. So I'm going to show you how to do that crystal grid. So let me move this bowl. If you do have a bowl, this is also another great way, right, to clear out our energy. That's why I like to start off every video with some type of a bowl, because it just helps to clear out any energy. So, but crystals are great because you can set them up in a grid, but then you can also take them around with you. So yes, match your vibrational frequency. So yeah, I'm glad that you're saying that this is resonating with you, Tony. So you can use, I've got several different crystals here. So what we're going to do is, for your energy, because with the empathy here, we want to create, like in the center of our grid, right, more of a circular shape as opposed to a pointed shape, right? Because we want it to be smooth, very fluid. So we're going to put a sphere right here, right in the center. And yes, awesome. And I'm using sodalite for those of you who would like to know. Sodalite is a great crystal for the throat chakra. Also, if you're wanting to connect and talk to like guides or divine beings, you might want to use like blue kyanite, which I don't have on me right now. But so we're going to use the blue sodalite here. And we're just going to do the simple 4 directions, right? And then for you, I would also put these kind of like flower-like energy, just because, again, it's nurturing energy. Spring's about to be here. So it can help create that fluid movement that pairs well with the cylinder here. So your empathy is now, it is still open, it is still awakened, but we've got some protection going on here with this grid. And that way you can really carry that energy out with you, you know, and be more balanced, right? So, hi Kaz, welcome from Australia. And Vicky from East Texas, welcome. Good evening, Cheryl. So I don't know if you guys have any questions at all about the grid or anything. So you're welcome. And you can, you know, pull this energy. I just set it up for you. So this is now a thing. So you've got some protection around your throat chakra right now. So okay, but it is also open to anyone else who's coming into the video. So this is another reason, Tony, you might want to create this next to your bed, like when you're sleeping at night, because then it'll be more personal to you, right? We're in a live video right now, so this grid is actually really open to not just you, but anyone else who's watching this video, either live or after the live. This energy is just, it's now set. It's now set in space and time, and any of you seeing it can access it. So, all right. Vicky, are you still here with us? I am definitely feeling drawn to pulling a card for you. And if any of you would like a video or like a card, just keep putting it in the comments. You can't like over text that in the comments or anything. So, yeah. So Cheryl is asking, does it have to be specific crystals that are used? That's a fantastic question, Cheryl. So because we're using our throat chakra, that's why we are wanting to stick with with the blue colors. But also in a grid, you can always use clear, white, or black crystals, because the black and white can be like a yin and yang. Black helps with protection, white helps to open you up, and clear crystals just helps to connect the grid and any energy that you're putting into it, because clear quartz crystals can really be programmed to do anything, right? So thank you so much, Tony. I really appreciate that. So Tony's letting me know he's going to send me some cards. So thank you. I love doing the exchange. So awesome, Vicky. I'm glad that you're here. So again, once I pull the cards, I'm putting them in the bowl over here so that they can be energetically cleared. All right. So let me get my wand and clear them. But yes, you do want to stick to crystals when in doubt until you get to know crystals, because a lot of crystals will start to talk to you over time. If you don't know, just use the crystals color coordination to the chakra system, right? That's also with food. If you're trying to eat certain food for your throat chakra, right? It is going to be fruits, but also when in doubt, anything blue. Like blueberries are going to be very intense for your throat chakra. But of course, some other foods like, you know, seaweed, kelp is absolutely fantastic for your throat chakra, but it's also a green food. But right, green is part of the heart chakra. So if, let's say, you're wanting to speak more from your heart or express yourself truth from your heart, then you might want to put some more green mixed in with the blue, right? So that way you're kind of combining that energy. So it depends on what you're wanting to do with your auras, right? But like I said, when in doubt, color code, right? That's why I love the whole chakra system, or in a rainbow, is because it's just color coded. Our eyes can see it. So it makes it easier. So, hi, Becca saying, I don't come across this. And hi from Australia. Welcome. So, all right, Vicki, I'm going to pull this card for you now. All right, so we are clearing the cards here. Clearing the cards. All right, and yours just flipped right over, Vicki. So azure is your color, talking about protecting yourself. So you guys, as you notice, if you watch a lot of my live videos, you'll see how we kind of go from a theme from one person to the other, because we're all connected, right? And spirit's flowing. We've got a flow here. And so just as we were kind of talking about with Tony and setting up this protection grid, your energy is really talking about protection. Like, you really need to be focusing on protection. So for you, I would actually add some black crystals in here. I've just been pulling one of these jars up here based on the color of the week, and I just need to keep them all here. Give me just a moment. Let me see if I have some other black crystals. Yeah. Okay. So for you, I would actually, because your card is really talking about, like, you really need some protection coming in, because you're not really in a safe place for self-expression or being able to communicate like some of your thoughts, and it can be a little overpowering. So we're going to put, this is black tourmaline that I'm adding here, and I'm just going to add it in between on the outside, right? So we're now kind of closing in this bubble for you, Vicki, as we're putting in this protective energy. So any of you who are really feeling like your self-truth, your self-expression is really being censored or being oppressed, or just getting a lot of negativity, this grid right now, you can connect with it. And it's really going to help give you that protection around your throat chakra, right? And maybe even open your eyes to some legal opportunities that can be out there. Sometimes when you just know like your legal rights or something, it can help you with protection, right? It's a layer. And so, Vicki, yeah, I'm really hearing that a lot of protection for you, right? And you can always call spirit in to help with that protection, right? The light from above, the darkness from below, right? Coming in together to connect so that you're protected in both the light and the darkness. You're protected in both high vibrations and low vibrations. So I hope that that resonates for you, and that with whatever you're going on right now, Vicki, I hope that you can walk away feeling that protection, that spiritual protection and guidance that will be around you. So thank you so much for sharing your energy with me, and big hugs. So, all right. So, so Tony is saying that he has had a bit of a sore throat the last couple of days. So yeah, if your throat's sore, that's your physical body responding to your throat chakra, right? It's located right here. So your body's already telling you something's not going on right in that aura, right, in your throat. So like eating blueberries is a fantastic way to kind of start healing that there, and getting that energy going. So yeah, so Vicki is saying, thank you, my favorite color, and that I am spot on. So yes, I know that, yeah, you're kind of going through a lot. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that, you know, that blue is here to protect you. So yeah, Tony is saying ascension symptoms. Yes. And it can be like when you're ascending, right? Your auras and everything get a little out of whack, right? And our system is always changing, right? Either clearing things or ascending, right? So that's another reason why we should be eating the whole rainbow around us, interacting with the rainbow around us. So, all right, so Becca is saying, Tony, try some honey and lemon tea. Yes, and that's also getting into those lower vibrations, those other colors, right? So again, talking about the rainbow. And you can use a whole bunch of different teas, right, to go through that throat chakra. Like there's actually teas that are designed for the different auras. And it could be maybe your throat is feeling raw because maybe some other aura is feeling off, and your throat is expressing it the most. So it takes time to kind of learn our system, but that's kind of fun with having the color code system, right? So yes, that always works amazing. Yeah, Cheryl, yeah, it does. So, and actually, Cheryl, yeah, I feel guided to pull a card for you next. So that's perfect. You just put that in the comments. All right, so let me clear the cards here. All right. Okay, so here, ooh, you've got a darker, you got blue, straight up blue here. Activate your healing power, right? So you are a healer. You've got that gift, and it can be kind of overwhelming. Sometimes you probably feel like, am I thinking that right? Would that really work? Especially because some of the things you might read might be contradictory. So this is kind of talking about going with your gut instincts, especially when it comes to yourself, with your self-healing. A lot of times when we're healing the self, we won't align with mainstream, right? Not everybody's the same. So this is really talking about activating your healing power with listening to your body, listening to those inner instincts of what's best for you and for healing. And as you're going through that, you're going to just kind of notice things with the other people around you where you can kind of give a small suggestion here and there, because it's based off your personal experiences with healing yourself. And just by doing that, you will start to heal others, and you will actually start to build community with others as well. So, yes. So I hope that resonates. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so Cheryl is saying that you're just about to start learning Reiki. So this is perfect. This is exactly what this is talking about. You're activating your healing power. And again, working on self first. That's a big thing I'm hearing right now, is activating your healing powers. A lot of times when we think healing, we immediately think going out and healing others, which is good, right? You'll probably practice some of that. But this is really about activating deep healing within you and having those personal experiences. And like I said, spirit will just put you in places here and there where you're just around something and you're like, oh, I can relate to that. And then you can kind of say, oh, this worked for me. And just small things like that. And then more of those opportunities for you to heal others will just start to present itself. But it all starts with how much of that work you're doing within, with that self healing and using that Reiki on self. So thank you so much for allowing me to pull that card for you. And congratulations. I'm so excited for you. All right. Yeah. Tony is saying communication issues, possibly with the throat chakra. Yeah. So yeah, communication, again, that's going from the throat chakra there. Yeah, so Tony's been learning Tai Chi for over 18 months. Yeah, so that Tai Chi is another way of using the body to harness that energy and that flow, right? And that makes sense. That's probably why I was really guided to do your crystal grid, Tony, using a lot of that fluid movement. It's probably that reflection of that Tai Chi. So your body's already used to that fluid movement, those circles, right? That ball. That I can that explains why these came out specifically. So thank you. All right. Yeah, Becca is saying, oh yes, me too. So all right. So yes, Susan, I'm feeling drawn to you. So let me pull the next card for you. Let me go ahead and clear them out. And all right, so here is your card. It is definitely a very intense blue. It is called Cyan, and it is build your confidence. So that is that intensity. So self expression and confidence are very well connected, right? Sometimes we just don't feel confident to express our self truth, and that can come from like social anxiety, past experiences, fear of maybe things that you're seeing going on around you just with others. Even so, this is saying not to take what you're seeing with others personally, because again, everybody's different. And this is kind of weird because you might be seeing people expressing themselves in ways where you're like, that's me. I can identify with that. I must, they're being bullied for it, so I should keep my mouth shut. This is actually saying just because it doesn't work for them doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. If you express yourself, that those same people who might be bullying them might all of a sudden be like, oh, wow, who is that person doing that? Right? This card is talking about having that confidence to just kind of do it anyway. Do it anyway. You don't know who in your own self-confidence that you will be, kind of empowering, right? And that's a huge part when we express our self-truth, right? Instead of expressing what someone else's self-truth is, when we express our self-truth, you will actually align more and be a symbol of like empowerment for other people who don't have that confidence that you are then displaying for that self-truth. So it's scary. It is really scary, right? It's that root chakra feeling, right? Confidence is definitely related to our root chakra. Those two are tied very close to one another. And so if you are feeling that fear, you might, in yours, which I don't have any red crystals up here to do this, you might want to add some red into your grid, right, to help boost that confidence all the way from your roots all the way up to your throat so that it can fully be expressed. So I hope that resonates with you, Susan. So you're welcome, Cheryl. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Tony is saying, been learning Reiki healing recently as well, up to level 2. Ooh, awesome. And then master is level 3. That's exciting. Yeah. And Cheryl's talking about getting started with her Reiki. And this is what I love about the comments is how you guys start talking with each other. Because a lot of us, we have the same vibration. That's why we're all pulled here to this video. So yes, attunement level 1. So so Susan is saying, wow, thank you. Very scary. Yes. And it is very scary. So again, and that's a huge part with working with the shadows. I'm going to be teaching you guys a different relationship to that feeling of fear. That feeling of fear, it can go through every single chakra, every single emotion, every single will that you have. Fear can connect to all of it because it's in our roots, right? It's in our foundation. So it is scary, right? Like I said, so just kind of play around with your root and mixing it with the throat. Again, color coordinating is the easiest way to go with crystals, foods, flowers, whatever. So just kind of do a lot of throat chakra, root chakra, red, blue kind of connection going on there. Like 3D glasses back in the day. One was red and one was blue. That might be a fun thing to kind of play around with, Sometimes when we play around with colors like that and it makes us laugh, it boosts our aura and our empowerment in a way that's just really crazy. So, Val, yes, right on redstone is what I need. So yeah, see, and Val can relate to this reading as well, Susan, right? Because we're all here in this vibration. So yeah, adding some red to a grid like this, and even replacing like the black with red, right? or you could put like little red dots, right? As we're starting to expand and expand the grid, right? Adding more energy in there. So yeah, the dark night of the soul. Yes, right? The soul is both dark and light, right? That door is, the heart is both dark and light because it's the door. Yes, left side pain that the doctors have no clue. All right, so I don't normally talk about health related stuff directly, but Renee, the left side, that's your dark, that's your shadow side there. If the doctors aren't having a clue, it's probably because you're not giving your yin, your dark lower vibrations, enough balance with your upper light energy, right? For some of you, if you're feeling off balance like that, just put something dark to your left, put something white to your right, and just kind of meditate with it for 20 minutes. Just do that for 20 minutes for the next 3 days, Renee, and just see if that alleviates what's going on with your left side pain. If it is, then you know it's an aura issue. Doctors are not going to be able to, or doctors are going to be a little more challenged with healing that because they don't fully understand the aura system. But if you do that and there's no change to it, then you know it's not aura related. It's definitely something more physical going on. So, so Val is saying, I need to ask for money. I have a hard time asking. So redstone might be most helpful to lower chakra, help grounding my money needs. So yeah, Val, for something like that, the redstone, but also our money calculates in our solar plexus, right? Our yellow area. So you're going to want to add some yellow and red stones. So you're welcome, Renee. I hope that helps. Yeah, and so Tony's also talking about massage and osteopath, which again is talking more about that physical. So there's a lot of layers there for you, Renee, to kind of work with, right? To work with doctors and also to work with other options out there to address that. So you're welcome, Val. You're welcome. All right, so Kaz would like a reading. So Kaz, let me pull a card for you. So let me clear the cards. We've got a couple here before we cycle back through. All right, Kaz, are you here with us? All right, Kaz, so I am pulling this card for you. Which one is it gonna be? 1, 2, which one? All right, so here is your card here. So it is Sapphire, right? Regenerate your body. So again, guys, we're going on this flow, right? Kind of talking about the body. We are just kind of talking about it a bit, right? Renee kind of is that energy that kind of segued us towards that. So again, that flow. So Kaz, Sapphire is talking about you needing to do a little bit more mind, body, spirit connection work. With wanting to connect with and to regenerate your body, right? So antioxidants are a great way to regenerate cells within the body. So again, we're talking about our blueberries, that throat chakra, but also stretching. I'm hearing stretching, like yoga, some type of stretching. Again, if you're stretching, you want to do something that kind of warms up the body a little bit so that you don't pull anything. But I'm hearing stretching, moving the body. Stretching is going to be really good for you for rejuvenating your cells. Yeah, and there's all kinds of types of stretches, and like Tony was saying, doing Tai Chi. Tai Chi is another great. It's not necessarily stretching, but it is moving the body in that fluid way that will help you to regenerate some cells. So there's a few different things I'm seeing here for exercises for you to do to help connect that mind, body, spirit, and to help rejuvenate you on the cellular level. So I hope that resonates for you, Kaz, and thank you so much for allowing me to pull this card for you. So, oh, hey, Rachel, welcome. I'm so glad to see you over here on spiritrealm.net. For those of you who are over on Facebook, Facebook's doing all kinds of strange things. So if you are enjoying these videos, please put spiritrealm.net in your favorites bar on your web browser. That way you can keep up not just with my weekly live videos, but everybody on the network. I mean, we have such an amazing group of people and so many different gifts. So if you're into this type of stuff, I mean, you can really get a variation of ways to learn about yourself and the universe around you. So, hey, Jenny, welcome. I'm glad to see you guys here. If you guys would like a reading, just put it in the messages, because I've got one more card to pull before I cycle through. And again, we're focusing on our throat chakra today. Again, that's our center for self-expression and communication. So my nose is itchy. Someone must be thinking about me. All right. Susan wants to say, I want to say thank you. After my mom passed in August, it was also a confidence card. So thank you for sharing that, Susan. That I know that transition must have been really difficult and is still difficult as you're transitioning through all that. So yeah, needing to work on that. And yeah, you'll get through it. It'll help. It'll be a lot of healing there. So thank you again for being here with us. So, Wait is, hey, Wait, welcome. I've had COVID for a month, felt so bad now. I have a broken tooth in my gum, and I really feel terrible. Yes, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a lot of stuff going on, right? And with the tooth and your gum, right? So you're getting kind of going up into those higher vibrations. So one thing you might want to do, I need to put my glasses on because I just called you Wait, but I'm seeing here that I, oh wow, yeah, need to be wearing my glasses. Yes, so Walt, so a lot of times with what's going on, we when we feel like it's a lot and we feel like crap, we want to eat the rainbow, right? So eating like whole food vitamins, anything rainbow related is a great way to kind of just help our system, get it going. So, all right. So Rachel is, I'll take one, please. My throat chakra needs some love for sure. All right. So we're going to pull this next card. So Rachel, we've got this last card here before we cycle through, but this one has been waiting for you. So we've got brilliance. Why is that not surprising? Discover your sparkle. So this is talking about the brilliance of like water, being able to be fluid but moving, and that you've got a lot of information that's always coming in. I think that this is actually supposed to be a crown chakra card, not only because the bottom here is white, but as I'm kind of feeling that energy coming in, I can feel my crown chakras opening up. So a lot of your brilliance is like spirit. It's like spirit's giving it to you. It's like because you're the rainbow coming through, spirit is just coming in and fueling your body, which actually is part of our throat chakra, right? Because it's like spirit wants to communicate to the world through you. But there's something more going on here. I'm having a hard time seeing it though. Probably because again, I'm like all throat chakra here and all of a sudden it shot me up into the crown chakra. But yeah, this is just talking about how all your auras are like complete, like they're all opening up. I don't know. Are you going through something new in your life right now? Are you feeling like a new energy vibe? Almost like there's going to be more opportunities showing up to just show your brilliance. Like you've always been brilliant. It's just that the opportunities to show your brilliance just weren't always available. So right now you're going to be having a lot more opportunities showing up in your life where you can like your brilliance can really be shown and used and can really shine. So yeah, so thank you, Rachel. This is awesome. So discover your sparkle. Yeah. So as all that's opening up, you're going to really be able, your self-expression is going to be able to really shine. So yeah. Thank you so much for allowing me to pull this card for you. I'm actually going to put this to the side. I'm not recycling this one because I think it's a crown chakra card. So Rachel, your throat and your crown chakra, that's a lot of high vibrations going on. Normally with Mastering the Shadows, I'm all about low vibrations, but this, what I'm really feeling here is a really good high vibration feeling here. So thank you so much for allowing me to feel that and connect with you. So, hey, James, welcome. So, yes, Rachel saying, yes, it has. So, thank you. All right. You're welcome. I need to put my glasses on so I can definitely read more. So, Walt is, yes, been doing, so Walt, you've been making sure you've been eating to keep that rainbow going. Awesome. So, Jean or Janae, the website is freezing, so I will watch on Facebook. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know that. I will make sure that the Spirit Realm Network, that they know that the website's having some freezing things going on there. And also you guys can catch me on YouTube as well. If, let's say, you know, Facebook's whatever, you can't get on the website. I'm also live right now on YouTube, and that's Mystic Path LLC. So I'll put that in there. Yeah. So, yeah, so Rachel, that higher than Snoop Dogg, right? I like that. So, all right. So who else would like a reading? Let me make sure I'm pulling from everyone. Nicole, I'm going to pull a reading for you. I'm feeling really drawn to you. So let me clear these cards. And if I'm not pulling you right away, again, keep putting it in the comments. If I'm not feeling drawn to you, just kind of focus on breathing and putting that blue aura all around you. All right. All right, Janae, thank you so much. Yeah, I can see that you're on both the website and here on Facebook. I'm so glad to see you here. I feel really supported, and you know, that you're communicating with us and letting us know what's going on, right? Because a lot of people in our community, you know, are feeling like our self-truth is having a harder time getting out there, and just, you know, putting in that effort, communicating what's going on with your difficulties, connecting with us again. That's like a throat chakra block happening, right? But because we're all into communicating, we're able to like address it, right? And we should, because we see something negative happening, we should still be able to use our throat chakra to always address it, right? So that way we can shift that energy around. So Nicole is who I called for a reading next. So Nicole, I'm going to do a reading for you, and then Janae, I feel drawn to you next. So okay, Nicole, so here is your card. All right, so Sapphire, Nicole. So this is talking about with that rejuvenating your body or regenerate your body. So earlier we had this card, and it was talking about being active with yoga. Your card is actually more talking about self-love connection with rejuvenating your body. This is going outside under the sun and laying out and meditating for 30 minutes. No music, just listening to what's around you. Or going to get a massage. Something about just laying there and feeling something around you, whether it be the sun, the wind, or like I said, getting a massage or a facial, or you know, a salt cave, an earth cave, This is just anywhere, something that's outside your norm. This is not like laying on the couch or laying on the bed. This is going outside your normal kind of area and going out and just laying somewhere and doing that meditation so that you can use your senses, hear what's going on, being active with your breath. That moment of just wherever you need to be to do that. You need to go to a cave, right? Making an adventure, that's okay. It's just you don't have time for it, no pressure. Go to a field that you can find and just lay out. Can't have access to a field, lay out on your back porch where you can hear what's going on, smell the senses around you. So that's what this card is really connecting and expressing for you. So thank you so much for allowing me to pull that card for you. There's so many different ways we can really regenerate our body. And yeah, so thank you. So yeah, Nicole saying totally makes sense. Yeah. Tony's saying going to the seaside is beautiful. Yes. So that's another place, the seaside, right? You can even make an adventure of it if you're living in a certain area, right? Go visit a cave, go to the forest, go to the sea. How do things sound different, smell different? Thinking about those things actually rejuvenates the body. The body starts becoming more aware of its environment, right? It becomes more connected with Mother Earth. And that's like, who knows how many millions and billion years of evolution that's going on there that all of a sudden might be laying dormant because it's not being looked at or activated. All of a sudden can start waking up. You're waking those cells up. And that can be a whole chain reaction there. So take it as you want it. One day, an adventure, there's all kinds of ways you can do that. Yeah. So Nicole's saying hard to go outside in negative 30 degrees. Oh my gosh. I can never do that. I think Georgia gets too cold, so I could not do that. But yeah, going outside in negative 30, maybe you just need like 5-minute meditation. Maybe 5 minutes today, maybe 6 minutes tomorrow, right? Because the body can adjust to that cold differently, right? And actually, there's a whole science about how being in that cold weather rejuvenates cells. And let me tell you, my husband goes to cryotherapy. It's like literally a chamber that goes to like negative 200 degrees for 3 minutes, because it has been proven that really super cold weather like that does reactivate and rejuvenate you like on a massive cellular level, like to the point it can heal massive major injuries that mainstream science even has a hard time with. So that's actually really exciting. So yeah, living in, was that Canada, California? Yeah, that's but that cold weather, it really can. So maybe it's 5 minutes today, maybe 6 minutes tomorrow. There's all kinds of ways that you can really be utilizing that for your benefit, like your physical benefit. So, all right. So, Jenny, I am going to pull. Is it Jenny or Janae? I'm like so horrible sometimes with like name reading comprehension. So, hey, Wendy, welcome. Glad to see you here. So, all right. So, before I pull anyone else's energy in, Janae, let me focus on this card for you. All right. Aqua. Aqua is the color of your energy. I'm not even going to pretend like I can sing. Experience peace and calm. So, this card just seems to carry a very direct meaning today. And it's about if someone that you're around is disrupting your peace and calm, they're not meant to be part of your like personal circle or anything like that. It's okay to kind of remove and excuse them out of your life. And it's good. It's definitely more than okay. And Spirit highly recommends that you put protection energy around you and anybody who's messing with your peace and calm. If you put up energy to protect yourself, either they will slowly be moved out of your energy, maybe their energy could shift. Yeah, if you want to carry around a like sodalite around with you, it might also help when you're out and about. If you feel like just strangers are intruding on your peace and calm, just carrying that sodalite will help kind of push that energy away. Make sure those type of strangers kind of stay their distance. So yeah, you're saying that fits. So yes. I'm glad that it resonates, right? Because if it doesn't fit or resonate right, then it means our vibrations aren't quite in alignment. So yes. All right. Thank you so much for allowing me to pull that card for you. So Wendy is talking about constant tiredness. So you know what helps sometimes with constant tiredness is pumpkin seeds. I think I must be getting hungry because right now I'm like solving everything with like food and eating the rainbow. So you're welcome. All right, so James is asking for a card as well. So let me pull a card for you, James. James is over on spiritrealm.net. All right, here is your card. Was it Azuri? Protect yourself. So we are going into that flow again about protection. You guys, protection is really crucial right now. Pluto is doing some crazy stuff right now. We're going to see a lot of chaos. Okay? Just in general. Just, you know, everyone's going to experience it a little differently. Put up protection energy. Okay? Protection energy is just, it's just going to help protect your peace, your calm, protect you, just your self-truth, your ability to communicate, your self-confidence, just putting up protection, you know, late at night, if you're feeling any anxiety, putting that dark bubble around you, and making sure that when you're sitting in the dark bubble, you're thinking, okay, these are the things that can come in my dark bubble. These are the things that stay far away from my dark bubble. And if you need to put multiple dark bubbles around yourself to create layers, you can do that. You know, practicing this will help to keep those things outside of your vibration. So I hope that that resonates for you, James. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Carrie, welcome. Carrie would also like a card. Let me pull one for you, Carrie, all right? Let me clear the cards for you. And for those of you who are tuning in and maybe I haven't pulled a card for you, again, just kind of focus on some blue energy aura. Here I've got lots of blue little crystal cards. Here you go. Just kind of focus on this blue energy. I'm going to we're going to put it in the center of our grid right now. We're going to take the ball out. And so again, this is very directly throat chakra focused right now. So anyone who's tuning in and you're looking at this crystal grid, it is now permanently open and set in space and time that you can connect with it to help balance your throat chakra. Balance it, empower it, protect it, clear it, energize it. This grid is now put in this space. All you have to do is just connect to it. Use your eyes and just allow yourself to connect to it. So, all right, Carrie, let me pull that card for you. So I am clearing them right now. Hey, Fiona, welcome. I'm glad to see you here. All right, Carrie, I am pulling that card for you. All right, turquoise. So we've got to awaken your empathy. So this card is, it's reminding you that everyone kind of cares. carrying some baggage, right? Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that when someone's hurting someone, it's often because inside that they're hurting. And sometimes we need to take a step back and realize that that hurting isn't really something personal. Like, it's not us. It's just that they're hurting so bad that you just so happen to be that person that's there at that moment that they're pushing it onto. And that sucks, right? It doesn't make it any more or less right. But having empathy for them allows for your energy to not get so attacked by it. And if you're still feeling like that overwhelmed energy, go home, take that salt bath, meditate on what happened, and, clear your energy and just, put out whatever healing into the universe that you feel needs to be put into the universe. So thank you so much for allowing me to pull that card for you. So, all right, Fiona. So Fiona, Fiona is saying that you've never done this before and that you'd like a card. We are actually just coming to the end of our video, but I am here every week, the same hour, and that's 5 p.m. USA Eastern Time. But I do believe Moon Girl will be on a little bit later, and so make sure that you are subscribed to the Spirit Realm Facebook page. Again, we're moving to the website, so make sure to put in your browser spiritrealm.net, so that way you have access not just to my live shows, but everybody's live show. There are so many fantastic people, like Rachel on Mondays, I believe, Jennifer with the Metaphysical Roundtable on Thursdays, which is tomorrow at 8. And then also you guys can follow me again on YouTube, Mystic Path LLC. So I'd love to connect with you guys there. And again, thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video and you felt there's some good information in it, please don't hesitate to click the like button or share it out. Anything to help us, right, stay connected and communicating, right? So that's that blue throat chakra. Share the communication, please. So, thank you guys so much again. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Take care. And bye, Fiona, all the way from Scotland. And Cheryl's here. It's 10 p.m. So Cheryl is informing me right before I get off. So 5 p.m. USA Eastern Time. But Cheryl is letting me know that that is 10 p.m. UK time. So thank you so much, Cheryl. I really appreciate that. So thank you guys again, and I will catch you guys next week on Mastering the Shadows as we move right from, we did our roots, our sacral, our solar plexus, our heart, our throat, as we just did this week. So next week we will be doing our third eye, our ability to see other veils around us, right? Being able to see things before we push it down to manifest it. And I will talk a little bit about manifesting next week, right? Because that's a lot of third eye and, right, sacral chakra connection. So I'm going to go more in depth with that next week. And that kind of starts to go into a little bit more now that we've learned these other chakras, how we start connecting them to really start getting more of what our self-truth really is looking for in this living experience. So, and thank you, Fiona. Fiona is saying it is 11 p.m. in Scotland is the time that this show starts. So again, thank you guys so much. Fiona, I really hope to see you chiming in next week. If not, please check out some of these other lovely readers here through the Spirit Realm, because it's a great community. So thank you so much, and take care, you guys.